Jesus set me free.
Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
Good evening. Welcome to the live podcast. Don't wait to be great. I'm your host, Mr. Derek Forston. What's your name, beautiful lady?
My name is Shanya Shea Forston. That
All
is who
right.
I am.
Good stuff. Thank y'all so much for being here. We super appreciate it. Today is Tuesday, so happy Tuesday, everybody. Tuesday is the days that we talk about virtual assistants and the best CRM system in the world. And just in case you was wondering what a CRM means, that stands for Customer Relationship Management System. So this is how you manage all your relationships when you do start your business and when you do get going, your website build out, and all of those fun toys and tools that go along with your website. Guys, we use a company called Digital Flow Solutions, and we want to share that with you all tonight. And also want you guys to meet our assistant, Alex. Alex is also the epitome of what tonight is about. So we talk about how we leverage virtual assistants to get what we need done, right? Alex lives in a completely different country than I do, guys, but he's what a remote worker is. He's what a virtual assistant is. So I'm gonna let Alex also introduce himself. But thank you all so much for being here. Again, welcome to Tuesday night, where we talk about all things virtual assistants and also the best website and CRM system in the world, which is Digital Flow Solutions. So, Mr. Alex, introduce yourself and tell the people who you are and what you do.
Thank you very much, Mr. Derek. Hi, everyone. My name is Alex Chukwu. I'm a virtual assistant to Forston Consultants and Digital Flow Solution. I am from Nigeria and I live in Nigeria. So I started working with them like a couple of months ago. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey working as a VA, and I can tell you is one of the best decisions for both parties because I get to contribute my quota and I also get to work remotely and earn a living. So it's been great. I also I'm the live session assistant to Mr. Derek and Ms. Shea. So I'll be looking out in the chat. If you have any questions, you can put them in the chat. I'll be here to respond to them. So I hope we're going to have an amazing room tonight as we'll be talking about how you can leverage your virtual assistant and the world leading CRM, which is Digital Flow Solutions, in order to boost your business revenue and take it to the next level. So, yeah.
All right, good stuff. So we're gonna be coming back to Alex, actually, because I want to know from Alex, like, what is some of his favorite features when we are talking about Digital Flow Solutions in terms of what can it do other than just giving me a website. So we'll do that with Alex and Shay, actually, because this is kind of their expertise. So I'm actually give it back to Shay to kind of let her rev it all up. Shay, I think you did introduce yourself yet or not yet?
I just said my name.
Yeah, well, just go ahead and give them the full script, Shay. Give them, in other words, why do you have the right to talk about what we're doing tonight? What is your skill set, Shay, and what are you good at?
Absolutely. So I'm Shanya Shea Forston. Everybody knows me as Shay. I am the other half of Derek and all things Forston Consultants, Digital Flow Solutions, and VA 101. One of the amazing things that I get to implement within Digital Flow Solutions is strategy and planning, right? Helping you find a way to really take your business to the next level by utilizing software and systems. I'm all about give me a puzzle, I'll put it together. So your business to me is that puzzle.
I'm the person that loves to dump the puzzle out on the table and say, hey, can you put this together?
Yeah.
That's me.
So what I do is I strategize with you, your team, to kind of discuss what you have going on and see what pieces of the Digital Flow Solutions platform you need and what needs to be implemented into your organization to make sure that you're getting the best outcomes and that you're really expanding or increasing your revenue stream based on the marketing strategies and the just even processes that we implement within your CRM. A lot of people don't realize, Derek, that a CRM system can do a lot more than just send emails, right? If you have an all-encompass CRM like Digital Flow Solutions, you can actually see what's going on in your marketing schemes. Like if you're marketing on Google My Business, if you're marketing utilizing Facebook or social media ads, you can actually compile all that data into your CRM and see what's working for your organization. So that's where we step in and we have those conversations. We look at things that can help you automate your process all through your CRM system, which is Digital Flow Solutions. So I love to be able to sit down with you one-on-one. We do a business analysis call, which is free to you, and see if Digital Flow Solutions is something that will work well for your organization and how we can build it to fit your needs and what your business needs on the internal side. We've had last week, Alex, I think you were out, but I had an amazing call with one of our clients who just brought on a VA, and I think you met with that VA the other day. Actually, you were on that call, and we discussed different methods and different ways this individual can utilize the pipeline, which is something that we have within our CRM system, Derek, that allows you to kind of create your workflow. Like, let's say you've got 20 different steps in your process, but out of those 20 steps, maybe you do 4, your VA may do 15, and then you have someone that collaborates with you that does a step. And you can literally identify what the amount of that process costs you, and you can literally see how much money you are spending on a process based on time and the people that are all encompassed in it without it being automated. So those are things that we like to use in the system to help you identify ways to keep your process consistent, and also being able to show you where people are in your funnel or in your process or workflow, i.e., like for us with VA 101, we know when a client is done software onboarding, because I don't have to call my VA to say, hey, where's client such and such. They're moving that person through the pipeline as they meet those benchmarks that we put in place. So it helps to keep everybody organized. A CRM, a good, robust CRM, will keep your business pretty much operating very digitally and very not convenient, but just very organized. It gives you a process and a plan that's super organized, and you can actually delegate tasks to your team members. So prime example, if there's something that I need done for a particular client, I can literally go in the CRM, type a note, and schedule that task for Alex with a due date. And I never have to call Alex or text message Alex or anything. He will automatically see it based on the information I put in the back end for that client in the system. So a CRM is all things software, right? It'll allow you to scale as big as you want to, or you can use it for the basics of just having a website and being able to send an email or a text message. It really depends on where your business is at and what stage of business you're in. This platform will grow with you, or it can literally be built to the max and you grow into it. So it just depends on the client, depends on the person and what they're looking for. But Digital Flow Solutions has been a game changer for our businesses, Derek. All of our businesses are housed under the Digital Flow umbrella.
They're ran by right.
Yeah, every last one
Foundation
of them.
of it.
Yeah, and we do different things. So we have different businesses. Prime example, one of our businesses is housing. You all know us for the ILF model and housing people, taking them from homeless to hopeful. We can literally utilize our platform as a payment processor for rents. Our residents have a client portal where if they need a document, they can request a document from us by sending us an email or sending us a text message. That way it's not just Derek or myself getting that information, but a member of our team, where they can now go into, our system and create a letter that states they just need a letter for just rental history, right? Proof of residency or proof of rental history. Our team can literally do all of that stuff within the platform without having to go outside. So that's just, some of the many things that Digital Flow Solutions can do for you. But altogether, I tell anybody, no matter how big or how small your entity is, your business, you need a functional CRM. It's all good to have a website, but you want to make sure that you are compiling all your information in one place. And then you also have an opportunity or a method of backing that information up and then sending it out. So again, a CRM system it will blow your mind. it will really blow your mind how you can do certain things in it that will make your workload a lot easier, or even your virtual assistant's workload a lot easier. So that's
Absolutely.
just a little bit that I have to say about digital flow solutions.
And also, don't forget, guys, that it starts with your website. So even though Shay
Yeah.
is trying to show you guys the bigger picture, that it's more than just a website. And like Shay said, she had a conversation with a person just the other day that they thought that their website was all that in a bag of chips, but they had no added tools, no automations, no workflows, nothing that allowed them to run their business while they were in the bed sleeping.
Yep.
That's the best way that I explain a great website that also serves as a CRM system that's keeping track of my clients and people that visit my website and people that are requesting things. So because of Digital Flow Solutions, all of our businesses are ran by this. And even when I go to bed at nighttime and we're all sleeping, if somebody comes to our business and they type in certain stuff or ask certain stuff, there's automations and things that can happen automatically. People can also book appointments with me without getting on the phone with me or even one of my virtual assistants, because it's, again, all done through my website.
Yeah.
So if you guys have a business, again, I don't care if you bake chocolate chip cookies, I don't care if you house the homeless, or if you're a consultant, or if you're a doctor or a lawyer and you own your own practice, we all need a great website and a CRM system to be able to better engage your customers, send out email campaigns, right? And also, one of my favorite things is that chat widget, meaning that if somebody goes to my website, everybody's not going to call the number to try to get information. But what if they can go to your website and type in a message
phrase,
and it goes directly to your cell phone? And again, just me personally, and I'm gonna ask Alex next because Alex knows this stuff with his eyes closed. One of my favorite features of Digital Flow Solutions and what it can do for my business or yours is that when somebody calls the phone to my business, and if I don't answer it, and if Alex don't answer it, or my other assistant Jess don't answer it, they immediately get a text message saying, "Hey, sorry we missed your phone call. How can we help? Send me a text message until we're able to call you back," which will be in just a few minutes. So now, whatever they searched for on the internet and you popped up when they call you and you didn't answer, they don't now go to number 2 or number 3 to the next choice because you and your business responded. There's a statistic that'll show, man, if when you're trying to contact somebody, if there's no response in about 30 to 45 seconds, people move on to the next choice.
They do.
So how great is it that Digital Flow Solutions, because of this, it's this great CRM system and not just the website, that when somebody calls your business and you miss the call because maybe you're not just in the bathroom or busy on TikTok, maybe you're actually dealing and helping another customer. But now instead of there's no answer, and now they say, well, I'll just go to choice number 2 on Google. Your business sent a text message and they actually think it's a live person that says, "Hey, sorry we missed your call. I noticed that we just missed it. How can we help? Oh, and by the way, we're also still going to call you back. But until the meantime, how can we help now, right now, during this text message, me and you?" That's a great feature. Alex, since you're one of our VAs that is kind of in charge of Digital Flow Solutions and you're part of our website creation business and our digital marketing business and all of that stuff, what is one of your favorite features in terms of what this CRM system can do?
Absolutely. One of my favorite features is being able to automate mundane tasks, repeated tasks, being able to just automate things and not having to do things over and over again. Like personally, for me as a VA, that helps me a lot. Things like the snippets, the message snippets. Like I could have another VA say, "Hey, this person is looking for website services." All I just need to do is go to the message snippets, click with one click. I already know the message that we've crafted out already, and just send to the person, send to the next person, send to the next person, and move on with my other tasks. If these features were not available, I mean, that would take a whole lot of my time, which I would have utilized in doing other things, to start typing out a message all over again. "Hi, welcome to Digital Flow Solutions. Here we can do this and this." I mean, that saves a lot of time. So being able to automate those tasks, that's one of my favorite features. And also the fact that the CRM is designed in a way that it improves customer satisfaction, customer
It
experience. It
does.
Yeah, it kind of anticipates customer problems, and already provides solution which you can use in attacking those problems. It gives you that competitive edge. In today's digital age, a CRM is not just a tool but a strategic asset, that can give you an edge over competitors. Prime example, um the the review feature, where you can automatically
Mhm.
send a review, probably after a call or a strategy
And,
call with your
and is that a
client.
Google review, Alex?
Yes, the
The Google
automatic
review?
Google
Okay.
review. Yeah, you can actually integrate that to your workflow if that is part of your plan. You can integrate that to your workflow, so you can easily send it out to a client immediately after your meeting, so the client can actually give you a positive review. And it's actually called reputation management. So you can dispute bad reviews. So um,
Mhm.
that feature is a really great feature because it helps your Google ranking. And the better you rank on Google, the easier it is for people to find you or to find
Exactly.
your business when they search out for for a service in that niche. So you're going to pop up when you have a lot of positive reviews. So Digital Flow Solution has been able to give you that great tool that's going to enable you to rank better. So I think that's also a really great feature. And yeah, the general being able to have a system whereby the data is centralized, it streamlines processes, enhance collaboration with your team members, with your CRM, your sales, marketing, and customer service team can work in unison, sharing insights and data seamlessly. It also helps you to make data driven decisions. You can provide, like, let me say you're running Facebook ads, or you're running Google My Business ads or Instagram ads. You can actually see the analytics from the
Yeah.
analytics reports from the DFS. So when you see this report, it helps you to understand what is working or not working for your business, and it
Yep.
helps you to actually build out a better process, that will improve this analytics, and also that will improve your general customer experience. So it's really a great tool for someone who is looking to go far in business, or who has a long-term vision for their business. This CRM is going to be one of the best decisions that you're going to make, because with the CRM, you don't just, like, that you have all you need to scale. It gives you that time to strategize. Okay, what do I need to implement next? You don't have to worry about the tools that you need in implementing your next step. All you need to do is to think about the process. The tool is already there to handle that. So yeah, I think it's really a
And
great
and Alex,
system.
Alex, can you also talk about, because a lot of people that Shay met with this week and they talked about having multiple systems just to run their one business.
Right.
Can you
Yeah.
talk about how this is also an all-in-one platform, everything that you just spoke about, and social media? Talk about that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's one of the, like, greatest feature of this platform, like
It is
being able to
perfect.
have, yeah, being able to have everything you're doing under one system. You don't need to go to, for me, the only other tool I have to use aside the DFS is probably, let me say, Canva, if I need to maybe search out for one or two things I want to
Yep.
use. Yeah, but every other thing, the calls, the messages, the website template, if I want to customize,
Telephone,
yeah, the
business
telephone,
phone line.
exactly, if I want to customize an email, if I want to run a campaign, if I want to literally do anything, if I want to send a Google review, everything is all integrated. It's all about you integrating all your other platforms into this singular platform. Like all your social media, you can get it all in one place, your social media messages. So it is a great deal. Now it gives you that ability from a business owner's perspective, and also from a VA perspective. It gives you that ability to stay in one place and just focus on your job, and it generally to boost your productivity. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Shay,
Yeah.
on you.
So I do have a question because I know a lot of people, when we talk about automations, workflows, all of these things that can come with a CRM system such as Digital Flow Solutions, from the virtual assistant perspective, because a lot of people I think are like, well, if I add this, I'm going to have to, pull back on hours for my virtual assistant. From a virtual assistant perspective, for everybody that's watching now on Instagram, on all of our platforms, I want you to explain like how did the implementation of this new system either help or hinder your work process?
Yeah. I think it really helped my work process in the sense that you know, I am fortunate enough to work with other VAs. So I am not the only VA working under Forston Consultants. So
Right.
there are a lot of tasks, and I mean, streamlining this task, communication is very, very, very important for us. It is key, because without effective communication, we will be lagging behind, or we might miss one or two things. So the system gave us this streamlined communication platform whereby everyone knows what everyone is doing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's for different companies, but it's all interlinked. Like let's say the VA 101 and DFS is all interlinked. So
Yeah.
all I need to do is log into this platform every day, go to my dashboard. I can see the tasks that are coming in from our other partner company like VA 101. I can see tasks that are coming in from Forston Consultants, and I can just work on them. Like I literally don't need to ask a lot of questions because I already
Yeah.
know what to do. So the system just gives us that ease of communication. Yeah, that is primarily ease of communication. Then in terms of sharing of password, like if I was to be if I am about to make postings to Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, or we need to make a posting to um literally any social media platform, it's all
Mm-hmm.
integrated to DFS in a way
Yeah.
that as a VA, I don't need to have the login information of those platforms. I just need to come up with the content which will be assigned to me, and I can see that on my dashboard. Hey, you can do this. You can create a content for this and post it. Make it to go out by 8 p.m. We
Can
already
time it.
have this.
Right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we already have the social planner already there already, and the Facebook and Instagram is integrated. So all I need to do is to create the content, then come back to DFS, schedule the content, the caption, everything, and also the time for it to go out. And
Yeah.
yeah, that is it. I don't really. I mean, their privacy is maintained. I don't need to have the
Oh
the
yeah.
login information, and they are not also at risk of me having that information. So it's it's great for
Security
business
feature. Yeah.
owners. Yeah, it's great
And
for business owners to work with their VA.
you know what else I like about it too? Because the organization's location is embedded in the CRM, we don't have that issue as much when it comes to posting, right? When we have overseas or international virtual assistants, I don't have to say, hey, make sure you're using a VPN, or hey, make sure you're doing this, that, and the other, because now I'm seeing a lot of people from this location in the feeds, or I'm now getting a lot of this, that, and the other. So what I love about this as well is that the social planner, it stays local to your business, right? So you don't have to worry about when your virtual assistant is posting using, let's say, Hootsuite or any of those other platforms that, and if they forget to engage their VPN, that can be an issue sometimes. But when it comes to the actual CRM, it's actually keeping you local because the address of your organization is set within the CRM. So that's a tool that I love. I really
Yeah,
love that.
yeah,
That
that's
is just
really
mwah, top notch. Because
yeah,
what I
that's really
noticed,
great.
yeah, because what I noticed one day is that I was like, man, the feed for this, for this organization is looking a little crazy. Let me see what's happening. And I was like, oh crap, I just onboarded a new VA and never told them about, pay attention to your VPN, but I don't have that issue anymore because everything is now feeding through my CRM. Another great tool that we do have, Alex, in the CRM is the app, the ability to go in and approve post. So prime example, let's say Alex hires somebody, we hire somebody, Alex, you approve this said client, excuse me, this said VA to come and work on our team. They really don't know our style for social media content, but we give them the opportunity to start building stuff out. We don't have to just be like, oh, well, send me everything before you post it. They can literally post it on the planner and request an approval.
Exactly.
So that we can go in and now just
it's
approve.
Like a chain of
it's so streamlined. And the next update for our app, Alex, is where we'll be able to approve those requests via the app. I believe that's something that should be coming out within the next month or two. So just everything that we're able to do on the desktop, laptop, iPad, tablet. There's also an app that comes with this that lets you seamlessly use your phone, lets you text message from your phone from within that app. You can stay engaged with your customer base. So there's so many things built into this CRM, and the reason why we are so avid that we turn this room into telling you how you can grow and scale is because our thing here at Forston Consultants and all of our other businesses is to truly tell you what causes us to win, what has allowed us to win and be successful. And we're not going to be crabs in a bucket. We're going to share it with you because as long as you're willing to learn or put a virtual assistant in this system to help you learn it and navigate it, I'm telling you, you will be able to streamline all of your software subscriptions. We had five different subscriptions that we were using, and we were paying up to about $2,000 a month in subscription cost. And that's because we did not we didn't know. We had a CRM, a very expensive one, but it limited us, Alex, in everything that we were able to do. We brought on a freelancer just to help us kind of see if we can get certain things to talk, all of these different softwares that we had. And I'm like, well, is it a way that we can cause these triggers? They have open this, they have open that, to where they should be able to talk to each other. Right. Can you help me? And he was like, sure, but now you got to pay for another subscription. And I was like, come on, are you serious? He was like, yeah, you've got this, you've got Zapier, but you've got to get another plan up, because I'm looking at how much your systems or your virtual assistants are kind of engaging between all of your platforms, and you're going to need to go to the pro plan. And I'm like, that's another $500. So it was like, we've got to figure out a way. Yes, Alex, we would have had to cut back on staffing, and that would have put me back 100% in that assistant space, because we would have had to remove 2 to 3 VAs just to accommodate for this one integration, right? Per se. And technically it did not benefit us. It didn't benefit us. So when we did the research, we found, our team of developers, and we went all into building out and really creating digital flow solutions to benefit our organization. And then we realized that we had the restaurateur that was like, hey, I have this restaurant. Can you kind of configure this to work for me? Absolutely. Let's try it out. Then we had the girl that sells bundles and weave, and she's like, hey, I love your website, sis. What's going on here? Yeah. Can you make that work for me? What? Let's try. You know what I'm saying?
And then she also wanted a community, so that community feature worked for her too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So all of these things we were able to kind of just rebuild, rebrand, and now give to other people. And then again, as coaches, as consultants, we teach people how to do a certain business. Why should I tell them go pay $500 and something a month for this other program that's going to allow them to monitor their clients, the residents that they're housing, and this whole, like, it's like a property management software when we can do it within our own. What? So technically, it's just been a win-win all across the board for all of us. Joanne says more goodies. Joanne, I'm gonna let Alex tell you about the goodies because Alex has to come in and meet with our other team to find out what's brewing, like what y'all got going on for the next couple of weeks. And every week it is something, not even every week, every couple of days, there's a new update, or there's a tweak, or there's a fix, or there's something that's being made better. And this is what I love about Digital Flow Solutions. It allows us to stay relevant. It allows us to stay up to snuff with competitors in the market, because we're forever evolving, growing, adding different functionalities to what it to the whole platform. So if you have requests, you let my team know, like, hey, Shay, I would like if we can do blah. Okay, let's put in a request with the development team and see how long that may take. Or if it's possible. And then I'm not saying if it's possible, when it can be possible. Because a lot of times it's just building it out, or getting the necessary approvals, or the API information, and just all of these little intricate details that you all don't have to worry about. You bring those concerns to us. Let us see how we can manage that, or what we can do to either build it out or get the necessary people on board to help us build it out to make it better for you. And that's the part that I appreciate about about having Digital Flow Solutions, Derek and Alex. It allows us to be creative. It allows us to be creative. And it helps us to take our business to the next level. But ultimately, we were able to cut our software expenses to 80%, down 80%. 80%. So
That's
you
a
do.
whole
I'm
lot.
gonna leave that to everybody. I said I was paying close to what, $2,000 in software. So I want y'all do the math. We cut it in 80%. We cut it down 80%, not half, not 75. I'm talking about 80%. So guess what I was able to do? I was able to hire Alex. I was able to hire Danish. I was able to hire my assistant for the Angela Denise Foundation, because we weren't having to figure out, okay, we have to cut this or cut that. We can now bring on more staff to do more things and to grow and develop this system and just our other platforms more effectively and efficiently. So I know that was a lot to say to all of you all. Again, I just want to do a quick room reset of why we are here. You know us as the ILF family, but we also want to show you what makes our ILFs and all of our other businesses work. And that is because we utilize two different things: softwares and systems, and virtual assistants. Software and systems that we use is Digital Flow Solutions. We've had the greatest opportunity to help develop and build it out for our clients specifically. So anyone that comes to us, we play a role. Alex, myself, Danish, and other members of our team, we get together, we brainstorm around your business, your niche, and we make sure that you have a suitable CRM that does not limit you in any way to be able to take your business to the next level. It has done it for us, so why should we hide it? We are going to do it for you. The second thing that allows us to start all of these multiple businesses and not be a jack of all trades and a master of none is the fact that we've got a team that we train, we teach, we train, and then we allow them to implement.
They get training.
Yeah, and they can get it. They help build it to bursting out of the seams, right? And that's virtual assistants. These are the things that people ask. Well, how do you do this? How do you guys have all of these business? What's failing? Why are you so successful? What makes it work? The fact that we know we can't do all things in our businesses. So we delegate out by utilizing one softwares and systems, which is workflows and automations, a good, robust CRM,
which is
and
Digital Flow Solutions.
Yes, sir. And virtual assistants from VA 101. So that's my recap. And the reason why we bring this information to you on Tuesdays is because we want you to know, we want to let you know that these things that big organizations are utilizing, you have access, and not at the cost. It's at a very lucrative cost. So our team builds it out to your liking. Alex, let's look at the pricing schedule. Like let's literally look at it, because a lot of people are probably saying, well, what's the cost? listen, the cost for Digital Flow Solutions is totally up to you. If you are a brand new entrepreneur to the space and you literally just need a website, I just want a location, Shay, that people can find me, maybe be able to chat to me while I'm on, while they're on my site to get a quick response. Hey, you said you have phone lines too? Yeah, we do. And then we can also add this thing in called missed call text back.
My favorite
Right?
feature. My favorite.
And then your reputation, that's your Google My Business, your Google reviews, all of that stuff is in our lowest tier subscription at $37 a month.
And again, guys, this is also your website, right? So
Yeah.
the setup fee, which is your premium website, which literally just about 2.5 months ago used to be $900 for our premium
Yep.
websites before we own this thing now. So now your website's only $97, guys. This is an absolute no-brainer. So for all of you people that said in January, I'm going to start that business this year. No problem. Let's not forget about that goal, right? And one of the first things that you need is an internet presence. You need a footprint on the internet, and it starts with a website. So don't go pay somebody $1,500 or $3,000 for a website. Let our team at Digital Flow Solutions build it for you.
Yep.
Right? For $97. And now, like Shay just said, you get all of these features that you see on the screen, but still much more. We just kind of focus on a few things right here on screen. And that's why we tell everybody to go to Digital Flow Solutions. Wow, I'm getting tongue-tied. DFS, right? digitalflowsolutions.net, and take a look at what's all involved in it. As Shay now goes to the second tier, which most people fall under. Shay?
Yeah, most entrepreneurs are looking for things that'll help them be consistent in communicating with their clients, right? Whether that is scheduling appointments, sending out mass emails, managing your social media. This is that plan right here. And opportunities management, don't get me started on that. That's that pipeline, that whole situation that you would have to schedule a free call with me so we can dive into this thing so I can show you how you can use it, because most people see the opportunities pipeline or the opportunity management, which is the pipeline, and they get focused on, well, this is only for somebody that has sales or does sales. No, you've got to be creative. You've got to know what your processes are. And that's how we teach you to build out the opportunities manager, because it's now showing you what opportunities are in your email, in your CRM, that you've not even targeted or touched. So this is something that helps you boost sales by implementing a process for opportunity management. So now you can have a virtual assistant that's monitoring all this stuff, and you can have a pipeline that shows you for every person that clicks this link, you can put a dollar amount to that, right? Because they're showing interest in something. Let's use Forston Consultants for an example, right? Usually most of you all come on our lives on Mondays and Saturdays where we're talking about housing and teaching people the ILF model. When we say to you, hey, if you are interested in a scholarship, or if you are interested, let's go to ILF Mastery Blueprint. If you are interested in the ILF Mastery Blueprint, text yada 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 to number yada yada yada.
Got
right?
a better one for you right there for a free gift.
Right. No, but this one's easier to explain.
Okay.
Because now there's a dollar amount that our team builds into that. So once you respond, and I'm giving away all the trade secrets, Alex, don't beat me up. So once you respond to that text, you now enter a pipeline that says, hey, this person has an interest. So now it's our team's goal to make sure you get the webinar, you schedule a strategy call, you get an offer of some sort, and now are you ready to move forward into the ILF Mastery Blueprint? So it allows us to see what potential funds can we earn as a business. So if you sell cookies and you say, hey, if you want free samples of the chocolate chip cookies that we just made, text free sample to blah. If you know a dozen of your cookies cost $80 because they are just that magnificent, they got the little gold nuggets and flakes. I don't know. I'm just throwing out numbers. You will literally see that there is a possibility if 10 people Send that message in. You have there's a possibility of you making $800 because you now see the interest based on the action that the customer has taken. And you can now move them through your process of making them from interest to a warm lead, to a hot lead, and boom, to a sale. This is what most businesses do not understand. And then they're using different platforms. And then guess what happens? That platform is over there. They ain't looked at it in 5 months. And now guess what? Nobody wants your stale cookies. It's been 5 months. It's been 5 months. So you've lost out on that $800. So this is what makes me excited because I get to come into your business. We get to sit down on a call, me, you, Alex. And if it's a little bit more integrated and we need to, add some other things, we bring our developer on that call as well. And we hash it out. We look at the system. We let you kind of see it from the back end, the end that we see that the client doesn't see or the person interested doesn't see. And we say, okay, this is how we can build this out for your entity. This is how it can work for you. And this is how you can create or even try to gather that income. So that's what excites me about this plan right here, Alex.
Another thing, Shay, that I also like about this plan, and you guys know that I'm not the very, I'm not very
the techie guy. So
but I also like that calendar, Shay, because with this same DFS system, Shay, that's how we ended up at an appointment today at the VA and at the other hospital.
Correct.
Because of Jess right here, my assistant that runs my housing program. Jess uses Digital Flow Solution to send out email campaigns, to keep track of our social workers, our case managers, and also our clients that we're serving.
Yeah.
Right. So again, also remember, guys, this also has a phone system. It has text message capabilities, and they've locked this calendar thing in also to my cell phone. So I'll admit, guys, I don't really know my schedule from day to day.
He doesn't.
But Jess and Tara, they do. But they also push it to my cell phone through this calendar thing right here. So this morning when I woke up, not only did I get an alert of what was on my calendar, but Jess also tells me my daily schedule anyway.
Yeah.
Derek, you got to go here, here, here. You're meeting with Angela here. You're doing this with Shay here. You here, here, here.
And it gets so bad.
So
Alex,
that's the calendar thing that I also love, because if you guys are kind of like me and you guys are not super organized, this is what a CRM system allows you to be.
Exactly.
Much more organized. And again, your customers will appreciate it, not just you.
Yeah.
To you all, we probably look like geniuses.
And so,
but I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's because of these virtual assistants and Digital Flow Solutions, which is the anchor to all of our businesses and websites. Shay?
Yeah. And another thing I was going to say, like how we utilize Derek. Well, why do you need a virtual assistant if you got Digital Flow Solutions? Well, guess what? Our virtual assistants, like you go tone deaf to your, like you go tone numb or deaf to your notifications. I know I do. And sometimes it takes just calling and saying, hey, if you haven't left the house or the office in the next, if you don't leave in the next 5 minutes, you're going to be late. And that's what keeps us accountable as well. Because when you're going and you've got so many appointments on your calendar that you're constantly hearing tones. Alex, I'm saying this so you get with it too. Because sometimes I see the alert, but I'll be so toned because I'm so focused on something that if you don't get Jess to call me, or if you don't pick up the phone to call me,
Jess knows to remind me 5 minutes before all my appointments.
Yep.
Even if she's told me during the daytime an hour before, I'm the guy that needs to call 5 minutes, like right before whatever's next on my schedule, to make sure that I'm somewhere where I can take that call or do what it is that I need to do. Because if not, man, again, without virtual assistants and Digital Flow Solutions, guys, we'd be all over the place. We figured out your problem. You have a great business or a great business idea. You just don't have a website. So visit digitalflowsolutions.net and get the best website in the world for only $97. And then you just pick your monthly plan. Let's get back to the content. So again, you heard the guy. Most of y'all got brilliant ideas. Some of y'all got businesses already. You just need a great website and CRM system. And I like how Shay keep breaking those down, because most of y'all are like me. Y'all just think a website is a website. But to be honest with you, when you're running a business, you need more of a CRM system. Because again, guys, now today, we have thousands and hundreds of people in our system through our emails and people that we're coaching. I can't keep all that stuff on a paper and pencil and on a regular website built from Wix. I need a real CRM system that I can track. When did so-and-so come into my system? What did they buy? How are we serving them? And when is their next appointment?
Yeah.
That's what this system does, guys. And again, I always say this. Don't matter if you're selling fried chicken out your back window of your house, or if you're a consultant, if you're a lawyer, or you have a doctor's office and your name on the building. Or a lot of insurance people coming to us now.
Yep.
A lot of church people, pastors, bishops, church leadership are now getting this thing, because don't get it twisted. No matter how much we talk about what this is today, y'all, the bottom line is you're going to get a website for $97. And the CRM system is kind of what I like to call these add-on things.
Yeah.
And most of y'all, like Shay said, for $37 a month, if you, in fact, raise your hand in your house right now. Don't even type it in the chat. Raise your hand if you got Wix, or if you already got a website, but you wouldn't mind coming over and letting us host it and manage it for $37. Because most of y'all won't have all of the stuff that's involved in what we're giving you for $37. You can't find none of this stuff nowhere that your website could do all of this stuff for $37.
Yeah.
Some of y'all paying $40 and $50 a month anyway. $37 a month anyway for just a website.
Yep. Derek, we can go so steep with digital flow solutions.
I'm gonna go back to the slide that shit was on earlier.
I want to show you something. So our what we sell as our premium package, and this is going to completely change come a couple of, I think I'm going to give it about a month or two. This will not be our premium package anymore, because our team has added so many different new features, like the conversation AI, the WhatsApp for business calls. So now you're not just getting your messages from text messages, social media in one location. You can now branch in WhatsApp calls if you have a WhatsApp business line. Yep. Telegram is getting ready to, Telegram just boosted their business line now, just did theirs. And now Telegram business is going to be working through it's going to be implemented in this as well. So there are other things that we can keep compiling and building. Yep. Let's say you have the $297 a month plan, right? Which gives you all-inclusive access.
Which your website is free with this plan.
Listen.
So the first two plans have a website setup fee. This one is waived, and this plan also comes with a complimentary virtual assistant. So we give it to you.
So now, not only that, like your virtual assistant is trained by our team. They get to meet with Alex. Alex has been meeting with VAs all week. Well, what's today? I don't even know what today is. Is today Tuesday, Wednesday? Jeez, it feels like it's like Thursday. But anyway, Alex has been meeting with virtual assistants, helping them understand and learn the platform. So when you don't have to worry about it with this package, because it's so much that comes with this one, Derek. I'm telling you, like the automations, the workflows. If you have an idea, you and your virtual assistant sit down and think about it, and this thing will listen.
We'll make it come to life.
It'll be like,
whoop. What do you want this website to do? How do you want it to communicate?
Yeah.
How do you want your customers to be dealt with?
Not your website, because it's going to be your CRM.
Right.
That communication piece, right? So prime example with the workflows. So this is my favorite about the 297 is workflows and those automations. So you'll hear me say workflows and automations, two in the same, similar.
So give somebody an example of what an automation could be. That could help their business.
Is something, okay, an automation is something that happens automatically without you doing anything.
Once it's set up.
It's initiated by the customer. So prime example, if you're new to us tonight, I want you to do me a favor and text the word, what is it? Is it CRM? Text the letters CRM.
Yeah, CRM.
I can't remember the phone number, Alex.
407-809-8215. Text the word CRM and watch what happens. This is an example of what Shay is showing. Now, I like to tell people, imagine that this is now your business.
Correct.
So take out that this is a CRM tonight and we trying to do websites.
Exactly.
Imagine what you do. So again, if you that guy that fry chicken or sell chocolate chip cookies, text the word chocolate chip to get some information so that my team can send you information about how you purchase a dozen or get it on sale.
Yeah.
So that's the whole purpose of it, because again, if it's automated, This now again allows your business to happen and work without you.
Without you.
Let's just say you also want people to set up appointments with you to book a call. Text the word book a call or book to get on my calendar. And now your whole calendar thing pops up, which again, Digital Flow Solution has that. So don't go and get Calendly. Don't go and get all those external calendars because it's all, remember, all in one platform.
You don't need it.
Shay, back on you.
Like Derek said, this is what a work. So this is an automation. And automation is where you don't initiate anything. All you do is create it. You create the action that someone's to take, the customers to take, and then the response. You build it out one time, the trigger. That's it. Thank you, Alex.
See, that's why we got Alex, because we're using the wrong words now.
I'm telling, but it's I just want people to know that it's a cause and effect type of thing, right?
Yep.
You have
Some got to trigger it.
Yeah, something has to trigger the effect to take place. And that's literally what this does. So that's what a automation is. A workflow is exactly that, a process that you do on a daily basis that can now be automated without you having to do it. So prime example, like if you come into a business and the first thing, let's say you buy a virtual assistant, you pay the vetting and sourcing and training fee for a virtual assistant. The immediate moment you hit the purchase button, the process is now initiated. Our internal process starts, and it doesn't have to start with Alex pressing a button or Alex picking up the phone to call you. You're automatically sent an email. You're automatically sent all of the information you need to start our team to start working on the back end, to start looking for that virtual assistant. Then you'll get a message that says, hey, schedule your onboarding call so we can go over all of the software and systems you'll need to monitor your virtual assistant. Then you may get another message that says, hey, we're at this point in the vetting and training process. We're going to start sending you items from your clients, your potential virtual assistants training to see if if you like it. These are the things that are happening without our team doing anything. What initiates this is the pipeline, because our team now identifies where you are in the system, not our team. The system identifies where you are as the client in the pipeline. And guess what? It triggers the workflow to keep moving, to keep processing, to keep going. So that is what a automation is and what a workflow is. That's how the two kind of are interchangeable, but very similar. So did I break it down good, Derek? I wasn't too techie.
Sounds good to me. Hey, Shay, but even if you were too techie, we give a free business analysis call.
Yes, we do.
So they can get on the phone with you and Alex and find out what they're currently using and how we can be better and also beat the price that you're probably paying.
Yes.
Because most people like Miss Joanne, who's in this room right now, and I'll always remember this because Joanne, like the light bulb came on for Joanne when she had the call. Mm-hmm. She's like, man, I'm glad I had this call because I'm actually paying this amount of money. So if you tell me, Shay, if I get the $87 plan, I don't need all of this other stuff and I can cut off all of that stuff. Yeah. Yes. Pretty much. A lot of people don't find out what they're saving until they actually have the call. Yeah. And lucky for you guys, it's free. And if you're real smart, you take advantage of Alex and Shay's other skill set and bring your business with you to talk about how can they better your business and give you some ideas literally right there on that call. They've been calling that a 15-minute call, a 30-minute call. Shay has ended up spending 45 minutes to an hour with people. And most companies will charge you for that because at that point, it becomes coaching. So again, guys, take advantage of this loophole to get on the phone with somebody like Shay that has a master's degree, right, in business administration and a bunch of other stuff, and take advantage of Alex's skill set. As y'all can hear tonight, Alex is the reason why we have this company. Dummy me, I can't do any of this stuff that they're talking about. Alex sets up all of these workflows and all of that stuff, and Danish and Shay's good at it too. But guys, can y'all see where it makes sense for a guy like me to own a digital marketing company but don't know how to do it? It's because I have an Alex. Mm-hmm. I have a Danish. I have people that have a skill set that I don't have. So without Alex being our lead generation guru and our strategist extraordinaire, guys, we wouldn't have Digital Flow Solutions. We wouldn't have VA 101. he wouldn't be on this live. Like all of this stuff you see popping on the screen, Alex is doing all of that. If you guys got questions in the chat, he's answering that stuff. He's sending you a lot of things in the chat.
Yeah.
So again, guys, and I'm gonna break off just for 2 seconds to talk about these VAs real quick,
And
right?
I do have some questions coming through Instagram.
So if we got questions, Shay, we'll stay on that. But I won't want to branch off because again, tonight is about boosting your business revenue using a virtual assistant and the best CRM system in the world, which is Digital Flow Solutions.
Yeah.
.net if you want to check it out on the internet. So
Absolutely.
Shay, what's your
so
question?
I do have a question from, I want to say Jay Lucas, wants to know, what does the $97 get you? It gets you a website, right? It's going to be your website.
A premium website.
A premium, yes.
I like to brag about it that literally
Right.
just 3 months ago, we used to charge
It
$900 for a premium website and it was $600 for the basic.
Mhm.
So
$97, if you have an existing website that you just love and
Yep.
you're like, you know what, I don't want to part from this website, we literally have our coders pull your website as is. They go in the back end of your website and they just recode it into our system. So that $97 will account for that, as well as that $97 will account for us building you a brand new website.
Yep.
No limitation on pages. It just, whatever your liking is, our team builds the website. So that's a one-time fee. That's your setup and processing fee, pretty much. And then you can again go to the slide, Derek or Alex, do we have one with all of them combined? With all of our plans combined?
that would be the website probably.
And
so
then
if you
what
guys
we
want to
end
show
up
the website,
doing,
you can do that as well.
Jay, is what we end up doing is then we talk about your business, because the goal is to make sure that you're in a position to really utilize the platform for its totality, in its fullness, right? We don't want to sell you the $297 monthly subscription if you're nowhere near at that place, or even techie.
Yeah.
Like I have a lady right now that she's not techie at all. Alex is her ace in the hole. Like if she has an issue, she's on the phone with Alex, point blank.
Yeah.
And she just, technically all she wanted was a website. She was like, miss me with the missed call text backs.
Yeah, she
Don't
said, I don't
need
need
it.
all that fancy stuff.
But
I
it's
just need a
there.
website to
It's-
be able to,
The fun thing is that it's set up and it's
Yeah,
there, even
yeah.
if she doesn't use it. We
Yeah.
made a very basic response or
Yeah.
reply that goes out to her clients when the call's missed. And honestly, she doesn't download the app, none of it.
Yeah.
Like she's like, nope, I just need the website. I just need people to go click on the website, see what I have, and just be done.
She also had to
No
prove to the bank. Here's a gem that I'm
Yeah.
gonna drop to y'all real quick. She also had to prove to the bank that she was in existence, because guys, if you know anything about
Yeah.
how banks and business credit works now, they want to see that you have a website.
Yep.
So she said, Shay, I'll be honest, I don't need all that fancy stuff.
She just
I
like,
want the one for $37,
just
Shay.
give me $37.
So she
and I'm
spent
happy.
$97 on a website. We took care of the tax. It ain't even $100, y'all. Like, this is a no-brainer.
And then
And then
paid the
she's paying
$37
$37 a month for us to host it.
Yep.
But watch this. What I've seen, and even with the meetings with Alex and Shay, most people, and I'm gonna say about 80 to 85% of y'all, most people will need what we would call the inbox innovator. That's the one for $87, because no matter either where you currently are or where you're trying to go, this is going to encompass what most people are trying to do. The $297, where we waive your setup fee and we give you that VA, that's for people that I'll just say it, Shay, they either have an established business already or their plan for the current business needs the invoices. They need the community.
Yeah.
They need all of those workflows, so they got to have it. Because Shay, I'll admit, I can't run any of my businesses on the 37 or the 87 because we do invoices. I got 1,000 workflows because I want things to happen while I'm in the bed sleeping.
Yeah.
So I love workflows and automation. So I'll be honest, Shay, and this is just me saying it. You know this, Shay. We can't run none of our businesses unless it's on the one right here. And that's called the business icon. But for most of you, especially for you want to say, man, you know what? I'm going to start that business. And Derek said, I just got to have a website because the bank got to know I'm real and people got to know I'm real. You guys can get the 37, but for most of y'all and where you're trying to go and where you currently are, you're going to need that 87. And then most of y'all will grow into the business icon. Yeah. Back on you, Shay.
Alex, I have it. The newest subscription that we're going to do is going to be called the Marketing Maven.
I like that.
You like that? Write
Maybe you should
that
have kept it a
down.
secret
I'm
until you
not,
came out
because
with it.
it's all right. Who's going? They can market all they want. They can't give what Digital Flow Solutions is going to give. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all right with that. But that's going to be the newest. I'm letting the cat out the bag. And in that, it's going to be, the price is going to be pretty. It's going to be a little up there, because we're going to give you, when I say everything, I mean, we're going to add the AI components to it.
I was about to say, I don't know
We're
how
gonna
much more
add,
could you add? I
bro,
mean,
Derek, listen to
it
me.
is crazy.
People, my thing is this: we did not take, as your dad would say, we didn't take the rag off the bush with the with the inbox innovator, not inbox innovator, the other one, the 297, the business icon. Sorry, we didn't take it all the way there, because we want people to get comfortable with the process, right? But let me show you something. If there are things that you want that we can talk to you about and see that there's a need, we'll add them to this plan, a la carte. So it can start at 297, and you may end up at
So
wherever
Alex,
your
hey,
mind
Alex,
can
if you
take
can
you.
put the website in the chat again, because I want people also to be able to see all of the features, because I don't want you guys thinking that these are just 4 features.
No, can you?
It's so many of them that they just highlighted 4 features for each one of these. But again, my favorite about the business icon is that we waive the website setup. That's on us, and we give you a free virtual assistant. So instead of paying that $697, that one-time fee for us to vet, train, and endorse that VA, guys, we give it to you.
And for Jay Lucas, do me a favor. If I answered your question, what that $97 was for, let me know. But I also just wanted to make sure that you understood that there were different subscription plans that come with this platform as well. And those plans pretty much give you full access to the platform, the CRM itself. Each of these plans, you have the opportunity to add your phone, a phone
text
service
messaging system,
for, and then SMS. So, and we make sure that your business is, and your website is set up and approved by the federal government, because for most people, they don't realize this. In order to have a truly functioning local or vanity line that is operational for both phone calls and SMS, there are new federal regulations went out August 31st, I believe, or was it September 31st? That made sure that you are not like some scammer and spammer. So you've got to comply with their regulations. Our team is going to, again, find out what your utilization is for it. We build out all of the information that needs to go in or be sent in for approval, and you don't have to worry about that, right? We had a client, it was so funny. We had a client, Derek, that wanted to kind of stay attached to their old platform, but use our platform for different things. And as we were building out the a la carte pieces for this individual, the craziest thing happened. Alex, make sure you log back in from your break. I just got a notification. So just what we noticed was she paid all this money to get their website built, and there were big, like, serious features that were missed. And every time we went to go to do the approval, it was denied. And I'm like, well, dang, I'm usually a one-hit wonder, man. I usually get these things done. I had to call in the big guns. I had to call in Danish, Alex. I was like, I'm failing over here. Please help. And he was like, oh, miss, this is missing from her actual website. This stuff is missing from the website. That stuff is missing. And I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? He's like, we will never get this thing approved now with the new government guidelines in order for you to do that. So our team does all of that research, whether you keep it housed somewhere else or want your website housed with us. We make sure that you meet all of the necessary criteria to get all of your, your federal A2P stuff approved, and that you can do what you want to do with these phone systems. So I just wanted to make sure we did discuss that, because a lot of people don't know this, Derek. They go to these other companies, and then they're upset when they can't utilize the SMS feature because they don't know how to pass that regulatory piece, and they're failing at it. So that's one of the things I've noticed with some of our clients that have come over. They've had issues with SMS. So they're like, is it going to work for me? And I'm like, yeah, because we do it for you. So again, we make it easy. Bring your domain, or if you don't have a domain, we buy your domain. No problem.
Yeah,
We'll do that too.
we
We'll make sure we get you.
absolutely welcome people that already have a website that you like already. Why not have us host it though? Right. So we
Yeah.
can move it over and we would also revamp it for you. So
Yes.
so again, we get that question a lot. Shay probably answer that question probably 10 times a week.
I
Can
do.
I bring my already done
And
website to
guess
you
what,
guys and
Derek?
you host it?
Can I
Yes.
tell you something? Can I tell
Easy.
you something? There's a snippet for that, so I don't have to respond. I just hit the quick reply right there. Done. So Tanya asked, what comes with the 37 and what's the difference from the 37 and the 87? Great question. There is a lot of difference.
And
Alex,
Alex,
go
if he
back.
can show the
Actually,
website, that'll
let's
be
hold
better
on.
actually.
Can
Because
you?
again, guys, like I said
I may.
earlier,
Do you need
we
me to do?
pulled 4 highlights from each one of these packages, but you
I
also
got
have
that.
to remember now, right? So the one that says 37 on the one that's 87, you get everything now from the 37 plus the 87 stuff. But if they pull up the website,
I
that
got
way
you.
you guys will be able to see the differences right next to each other. But the way that I like to explain it, Tanya, on the simple version, and I'll let Shay go techie, but the simple version for me, the one for the $37 is for people that say, man, you know what? I just want a website presence. I don't need a bunch of stuff. I just want to prove to the bank, my family, and the world that I have a website, that I exist. But the one for $87, that's where most people are going to fall at. That means where you currently are in business or where you're maybe even trying to go. So the $87 and what we're seeing, that's what about 80 to 85% of people are getting. And then that business icon is for the people that say, man, you know what? I already got a great business, or my vision for this thing is so big. And I understand that the automations, the workflows, and a lot of that other stuff may not be in it, and I want that.
Yeah.
So those are the people that usually get the $297 plan. Those people also want the free virtual assistant, and those people also want us to waive that setup fee. So that's kind of my short, sweet version of it. I'm gonna let Shay get a little
So-
techie with you.
Alex and I can kind of discuss this, and we can go. Alex, if you want to choose one, and I'll do one, and just give her a difference between. Actually, go for it, Alex. Have fun.
Yeah, sure. So for the $37 a month, which is the startup survey, we have the website creation, which we're gonna build out your website for you, and then we have the text and email conversation where you can actually text. You can send text messages. You can also we also offer phone number system, so you can get a business line from us if you don't already have one. So you can send and receive text and email messages directly from this platform. And we have the Google My Business messaging, which if you have your Google My Business already set up, when messages come from when people search you out from Google and try to reach out to you on Google, provided it is integrated with your CRM, you will get your messages directly on this platform. And also the reputation guardian, like you're just starting out and you just got your website up and running, and then you have your Google My Business already set up. You can you can send out review requests to your client base for them to give a positive review on your business. That way it helps your website to rank up higher in the on Google. So we also have the Facebook Messenger boost. Just like I said before, you can integrate your Facebook and Messenger directly on this platform, so you can get your messages all in one all in one space. Then the Google My Business call tracker, which is also for the like I already mentioned, the Google My Business. So you can track your calls, and you can also drop voice. You can also drop voice messages for your clients. Also for the missed call responder, this is the
That's
missed
another
call text
favorite
back.
feature of mine.
Yeah.
Just really quick. I don't want to just glaze cross that. I don't
Mhm.
talk about it much, but that's another favorite feature of mine. So I'm gonna give you an example of what the voice drop means. Guys, I at one point paid for a system that was $397 a month to do this.
That's a part of the
Listen to
$2,000,
this, y'all. I paid this company and this system
That's close to the $2,000, y'all.
$297 a month. Shay, it was either $297 or
It
$397
was $297.
for this voice drop thing. Guys, this has it. And guess what it is? Imagine again that I'm a barber and I cut hair. I can, like, let's just say that I also got 800 people in my CRM system because I listened to Shay and I got Digital Flow Solutions to build my website. I got 800 people in my CRM system. Can you imagine me now recording one time a message that sounds like this? Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for being a part of what we're doing in the community. You always stop by and get your haircut. We just want to show you our appreciation. Your next haircut is 50% off, and it's on us just to say thank you. Can you imagine me sending that to all 800 people with the touch of one button?
Yeah.
And those 800 people think that I really called them personally.
And they missed the call.
And it goes to their phone as a missed phone call, and it goes to the voicemail.
It does, yeah.
Miss Tanya, do you understand what I'm saying? Can you imagine whatever business you have? The most important thing about this CRM system is you guys getting emails to come into that system. Because now if you got 500, 800, 8,000 emails, I can do a voice drop and all 8,000 people think that I personally called them and they miss my phone call. But when they hear it, it's me saying, hey, this is Derek. Thank you so much for always supporting the barbershop, man. Your next haircut, 50% off. It's on me. Girl, your next weave, your next sew in, 50% off. So instead of you paying that $300, girl, it's only $150 this time. Have a great day, and we'll see you at the shop Saturday. Can you imagine all 8,000 people think that you called them personally, and now you just threw a sale?
It's a personal
50% off with the touch of a button.
Yeah, and it's a personal touch.
Woo!
It's definitely a personal touch. It makes people really feel. It gives them the warm and fuzzies, right? And this is marketing.
Yeah.
So this platform
Is that the 37 or the 87 plan that does
37?
Wow. So they get the voice drop with the $37 plan? Wow, that's crazy.
Yep.
See, again, to me, man, like, guys, Tanya, do you feel where I'm coming? Tanya, put yes in the chat if you feel where I'm coming from and how powerful that is.
I know when we built it out, I was like, y'all sure? They were like, yes. And I'm like, okay.
Because again, this is no different from me because I house the homeless, right? I house the displaced. I probably got over 300, 400 case managers in my thing. Can you imagine me sending out one voice drop that says, hey, this is your favorite housing provider, Derek. Sorry you missed my call, but I wanted to let you know that we just got a new property and we have 10 beds available.
Or our open house. They're going to get
or the open house is on Friday, da-da-da-da-da-da. I didn't have to call them one by one. I didn't have to have Alex or Jess or one of my VAs waste an hour and a half doing that. It's called a voice drop.
You so excited. You done took over me and Alex's whole little set.
I can't believe that's a part of the $37 plan. Who decided that? That should have been in the 87.
Listen, I always
say yes.
and here's another thing, Tanya, right? When it comes to this one, even with the Google My Business call tracker, right? A lot of times people want to see how their leads are coming to them. That's the tracking behind that. So when you put your phone number on Google in your Google My Business profile, people can hit the button there if they're utilizing their cell phone and it'll automatically connect into a call. So that way you're actually getting to monitor how many phone calls literally came into your business because of them utilizing your Google My Business phone number, the number on your Google My Business website. So it's tracking how much traction you're getting on the Google website. Sure. So that's what that is as well.
I just thought of something. I don't know why we don't have this. We should have a money back guarantee on this. Like, this is powerful. Like, you can't beat this with a baseball bat. If all of y'all had a baseball bat, you guys, like, this should have a money back guarantee just to make people get it because they're going to love it once they get it.
Listen,
it's just like these VAs. Everybody, once they get a VA, the first thing they say is, man, what was I waiting for?
What was I waiting?
This has changed my life.
So let me go
back on you.
So, and also the missed call responder is when you get when instead of if you miss the call, the phone system, this is with the phone system. So Tanya, you have to make sure you have both. So we can do the phone system. If you have a phone system that's voice over IP, we
Text to
can
pay.
actually
Wow.
bring it over. We can have a port. It takes about 4 to 6 weeks to port it over. That's anyone, any platform. It doesn't matter. We've done it on several lines and it's drove me nuts every time. But when you have that integrated, if you miss that phone call, your system will automatically send that person a text message that you design, whatever you want it to be. We can even create it to where it enters into a workflow. No, not at this point. I'm sorry. I lied to you. But if you had the 297, we can actually implement that into like a workflow and an automation so that that person doesn't just feel like, yes, she sent me a text message, but whatever. But that's at the 297. But that's what this $37 a month will get you.
And just really quickly,
That's a lot.
Shay, I'm shocked.
Do you
actually.
know? Okay, wait, no, pause. I just want to say this before. Don't miss your thought. But do you know how much we were paying for old said platform?
Just me knowing that I was paying the $297 for the voice drop, I don't even need, like, that's crazy on its own.
Yeah.
Right? Wow. So Shay, so to answer Tanya's question, because I think I get it now.
Talk to me.
The social planner is not involved with the 37. So when we're bragging about posting in all those places at one time, you can't do that with the 37, right?
No, you cannot.
And that calendar setup and all of that, you can't merge those two. And the email marketing, you don't have that.
Nope.
So me sending out those 8,000 emails, I can't do that with the 37.
No.
Okay, so Tanya, I think me and you just got that at the same time, because I'm still shocked at how much the 37, and Alex can hop in too.
And you don't
but
get
I'm still shocked about the 37.
And you don't get full access to the CRM full functionality.
I see that the 87 does say CRM.
Right. You get the full back end. Wow. So Tanya asks, can we unpack how the email works? Absolutely. The email is just like your average email. So
give them that example of that person that sent that email that had 187 people attached. You don't want that. God. Okay. That's a good one.
That is a very good one. So prime example, Miss Tanya, last week, Derek and I got a very amazing email. And it was so amazing because it was amazing. It just increased our email contact list by over 400 people. Just put it that way. What ended up happening is this company literally...
we stole them emails.
Steal them. That was free game.
Y'all tell the story, Shay.
Their mistake was
some case manager sent me an email with 187 people attached to it.
No, you need to check your CRM, buddy. It was over 400 emails attached to that email.
So it was another one?
No, when you went into our team, gathered 400 plus emails from that email.
Anyway, did you hear that?
So yes,
I was able to now pull all of those emails for myself now, and that's a whole nother story.
What happens is when you utilize a CRM, you have the ability to send out mass messaging, and it looks like it's a one-off.
Yeah, just
it does not look like you've CC'd 500 people.
Yeah, because you don't want that.
You don't want that. That is very irresponsible. This said company was
that person shouldn't have done that. I appreciate it. And that was probably God blessing me, but they shouldn't have done that like that.
Tanya, Miss Tanya,
I have no business having all 400 of them people emails, but guess who's glad to God to have it?
Like, and Miss Tanya, it wasn't.
And it's in our CRM system now.
It's in my CRM. I got you all identified.
Come on, Shay. Big shout out to Shay, Joanne.
We can't make this stuff up. I remember when I told the team, they were like, "What? Who did that?" I was like, "Somebody that needs a
Lord,
CRM.
I thank you.
Somebody that obviously needs a CRM." But technically, what happens is there's a difference between sending emails and email campaigns. Okay, so sending average just one-off emails is literally that. It looks like you sending an email from your email at Gmail to Derek at Gmail. That is just basic email management, right? Just basic email management. But when it comes to the email marketing is a whole nother monster. That allows you to do different things because now you are marketing, right? A lot of people, once they come into your CRM, it allows you to, you can follow the trail of the email. So I can tell with an email marketing campaign that's done within this system, you can tell if the person looked at it, if they opened it, if they directly just spammed it or it bounced, or if they have their email set up to where they don't allow certain things. So now you can send them a text message and be like, hey, I tried to send you this email. You want to go ahead and take me off your blacklist? And then you can retarget them again. So you can literally, and email campaigns usually come as a sale, right? So there's usually always an action. So when you build out an email campaign, it's not your average open your email and it's just words, right? This email now looks like a personalized document that you create or your virtual assistant creates with actions, whether it pops open and it's a video.
Can it have a video in it, Shay?
Absolutely. Video, audio, clickable links that take them to purchasing pages. It's all of that. So it's all about email marketing. So that's what you get when you get into this $87 an hour, $87 a month plan. You get the opportunity to again start the email marketing. So this is what people utilize like MailChimp for, and all of these other little these other platforms. But now this is within your own CRM. Funny joke, and then I'll keep going down the list of this. So now everything that we talked about in the $37 a month plan is also in this $87 a month plan. Okay. So funny joke about email marketing. Our previous, and I'm gonna be very transparent, we paid for our last platform $450 something. We were only allowed to have 10 people in the system. So we were only allowed to give 10 seats.
Always ran out of campaigns. You couldn't send.
We only were able to have 10 employees. So think about it. It was Derek, myself, Otis, his wife. Who else? We had Tara, Jess.
Then we had to kick out somebody because it was crazy.
Somebody it was only 6. It was only 6. It was only 6. It was 6 seats.
Because we had to move Hannah to put Tara in. I think.
We had to move. We had to delete, move people, remove their access, because if we wanted more seats, guess how much they charged us per seat per month? They charged us an additional $20 per seat per month if we wanted to add more staff. What? We've got over 8-10 VAs, not including our consultants. And then don't talk about doing campaigns. Oh, forget it. We got 1,500 campaigns? That don't help when you got a CRM full of 5,000 people. Who gets the campaign and who doesn't? Take your pick. And then they charged you for extra. For every one you went over, they charged, 10 cents? So now you go over and now you're hosed. What I love about DFS is when you get to that place of when you're going to start aggressively marketing, you can put credits on your account. Y'all didn't hear me.
Yep.
You can put credits on your account. In the month of November, we do this thing. We do something amazing usually every November. And that can require us sending over 50,000 emails. Just being honest, we can send easily 50,000 campaigns. Whenever we get to that point, we bulk up our credits in that for campaigns. And literally we sent 50,000 emails. I think it was like 12,000 text messages, campaigns now. These aren't just SMSs. These are actual campaigns. And our budget, I want y'all to do me a favor. What do you think we paid for 50,000 emails? And was it 12,000 or 20,000 text messages, Alex? It was something crazy. I want you to put in the chat what you think we paid for that amount of campaigns that went out. Just guess. Bet you can't guess. I'm going to let y'all do it. Whoever guesses will get, let me see. What can we give away, Derek? What can we give away? We got anything to give away?
Depends on what they want.
What can we give away? We're ready to do a free call. What can we give away? Alex, give me something. Make this enticing. I'll think of something. We'll give away something. What you think? I don't know. You want to do a month free of services? So whoever gets it, whoever comes close, we'll give them a month free of services. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds great. I mean, we already have the $10 credit up front. So
They already got it. We didn't tell them about that.
You could change the credit, maybe. That's
Oh,
actually
we
a
can
good
actually
idea.
know. You
I
know
would say
what?
change the
I love
credit.
that. We can give somebody because the credits roll over.
Mhm.
The credits roll over. So we will up your credits. Whoever, oh Jesus, y'all are gross with these numbers. I'm actually
That's going to make them happy in
Listen.
terms of what it really is, then, because
so
when you hear Shay talk about 50,000 emails,
Emails.
that can get crazy with other systems.
yeah, we sent 50,000
So,
emails.
Shay, if you want to
Wow.
give out the number,
So, okay, this is what we're going to do, Alex. For the person that gets the closest, and I'm going to say this, it was less than 500, go. Because the numbers are way too high. Can you check? Let me stop sharing my screen real quick so I can check the Instagram feed. Let me bring this down, remove this. I need to check the Instagram feed. Let's see if anybody from Instagram is coming along with us on this round. What I'm going to do is instead of the $10 credit, I'm going to be real. Alex, write this down somewhere. I am going to give. You ready?
I see another feed. You want to bring that other one up, or that just?
I am going to give a $50 phone and email campaign credit.
Whoa.
Ooh, $50. That's a lot. Oh man, Tanya, you are the closest so far. Well, Tanya wins. I'm gonna give it to Tanya. So if Tanya comes on board, Tanya, you are gonna get a $50 phone credit, an email campaign credit, SMS message campaign credit. I'm gonna
still say she's probably still way off.
She's still way off. But
So you're lucky Shay didn't put a parameter on how far that you could be off, because you guys are probably still way off.
Yeah, you are. So
that's how inexpensive this is. If you guys are not catching our drift of where we're going,
it literally cost us. It literally cost us $140.
Yeah, so not bad at the 250. So that was still pretty close.
It cost us $140 to $160, somewhere in there, that range. But that's literally the most we've ever spent on campaigns.
Yep.
And that's a lot.
And just depending on what you're offering,
yeah,
right? I don't know if you sell cookies or you sell this big coaching plan. Well, what if you made $10,000 from that 140? What if you made $3,000? What if you made $500 because you sent out these emails and people responded to it? So now I kind of get it even better now. I said it without getting it, but now I fully get it.
Yeah.
I made a statement earlier that said most people, in terms of where you are now in business and where you're trying to go, you're going to need the $87 plan. It just dawned on me why that's actually true. Because Shay said, and I'm reading it now, that's where you get the full CRM system.
You do.
Even though a lot of stuff comes with that 37, I get a whole CRM system with that $87. And the sky's the limit once I got it as a CRM system. So I get it now, actually, without even really understanding it fully earlier. So I'm going to say thank you to Shay and Alex, because y'all just turned the light bulb on for me
Alex,
even more.
If you can, if Tanya is in our CRM, go ahead and put a note to her contact card that we owe her a $50 SMS credit.
Ooh, Joanne put 6,500.
No.
Joanne high and late.
I'm telling you, no, she might be behind.
Oh, I'm gonna say, you didn't just hear her say 250. You should have went under Tanya. Joanne probably heard it a little later than the rest of us.
Oh, this is cool.
But guys, we literally got about 3 minutes before we close. I want to breeze across.
Rush to
No,
close.
I'm not either. But I also want to make sure that we breeze across the VA service.
Yeah.
Tuesday nights have turned into like the DFS takeover.
It has.
So if we have to do a separate room for the VA, I don't mind it. Because remember, y'all, I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube anyway.
Oh,
so we just hit that 3,000 hours. So we're a little over 3,000. So we got about 900 more hours, guys, before we're monetized. So again, I don't mind it either. So even though I'm extremely tired tonight, my job is to give y'all the game. So I want to talk about the VAs for 2 seconds. Obviously, we talked about the digital flow solutions, but where is that VA piece and how can we mix in the VAs? I'm going to brush across my team really fast, but I'm also going to name a bunch of things that Shay and I are involved in that we're kind of not involved in. Prime example, guys, this digital marketing company that we're talking about right now, guys, I'm not really involved in that like that. I'm leveraging the skill set of somebody like Alex, right? So even these PowerPoints that you see us showing y'all tonight, I don't build this stuff, you all. I'm not that good at any of this stuff. I can barely turn this computer on. So virtual assistants, and I'm gonna just name a couple of things, right? And most of y'all got ideas in your head already, but VAs can help with email management, social media management, real estate wholesaling, real estate marketing, research. A lot of us want to know about stuff, but you don't have time to check it out. Research, digital marketing, graphic design, general marketing, lead generation. That's one of the most powerful things that Alex does for our company. It's great if you got a business, but where is the customers going to come from? Having Alex as a VA and a great CRM system through Digital Flow Solutions, which works for me when I'm in the bed sleeping. Because if you go to my website and type in certain stuff and do certain commands, it's going to trigger certain things to happen without me or my staff having to be there. Data management. A lot of us guys, we're in a business where you need to be keeping the data. Data is key.
You have to.
And sometimes you guys can be able to get grants and scholarships and other sources of income or money into your business as long as you're keeping the data. So again, just to introduce you guys to our team just here a little bit, Tara is our executive administrator. VA 101 doesn't exist without Tara. Most of our ideas that we have in this big old brain of mine and this big old head of mine doesn't come to pass without it going through Tara first. Tara's very intelligent, very smart. She's a leader. Tara's in charge of all of our staff, all the VAs that you're getting ready to meet. Tara manages them all. Tara also manages and oversees all 8 of our businesses, Shay and I. So again, a lot of decisions don't happen without Tara or going through Tara. Tara is also the only person on our entire team that can make a decision without Shay and I being present.
Yeah.
So if Shay and I are on a plane somewhere traveling to Australia to go speak about ILFs, and there's an emergency that somebody's got to make a decision, Tara can do that. Jess per se can't do that. Jess is my assistant that runs Second Chance Housing. Jess is my business associate, and she's my scheduler. So everything that happens on a day-to-day schedule with me, Jess has got something to do with it. Most of you in this room have spoken to me because of Jess transferred or set up the call, set up the appointment. So Jess is my personal and business assistant. Travel arrangements, flight arrangements, vacation arrangements, dinner arrangements. If I want to be a nice guy and send flowers to Shay, flower arrangements, massage appointments, nail appointments, pedicures, manicures. Jess does all of that stuff. I don't just take Shay to dinner anymore like I used to. Now, hey, Jess, Shay and I want to go to Ruth Chris tonight. Can you call and set it up? Yep, the one down on Sand Lake in Orlando. Yeah, you already know, Jess. And we just show up. And sometimes Jess will tell the people that it's Shay's birthday. So they come out with cakes and balloons and all of that stuff.
I told Jess you better be.
She just do that to be nice. But Alex, who you guys have seen tonight, can you guys imagine having your own Alex?
Alex is my partner in crime.
Put a number 7 in the chat if you could use an Alex, your own Alex.
To hang out with Alex on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah, I only see Alex 2 days a week, y'all. Alex is busy doing other stuff that I can't do. Put a number 7 in the chat if you need your own Alex, a Mark, or a Jacob, or a Jake, or a Charles, or April, or a Danny, or a Danielle. We all need some help. And if you got a business or trying to start one, we showed y'all the cheat code tonight. Guys, there is no way that Shay and I can run all of these businesses without some help, Miss Tanya. Alex allows us to look like the superstar because I'm good at consulting and running my big mouth. All of the stuff that happens behind the scenes about setting up appointments, getting y'all the webinar, the information, all the paperwork, blah, 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 blah. Y'all don't want me doing that. I'm good at what y'all hearing me do right now, pouring into people, teaching and consulting. But watch this. Without Danish, everything that we talked about tonight doesn't happen because he's a website developer. Yeah. He's a program developer. Danish is kind of the backbone to all of our websites, all of y'all websites. Alex can do the same stuff too. But also he's the automation specialist. So him and Alex both work together to automate your business. Can you imagine having a business that's fully automated? And again, once you knock off at 5 o'clock, your business keeps running because of you gotten Digital Flow Solutions to run your business and build your website. That's what Danish does, guys. He's the workflow specialist. So when we want things to do this and this, if I say, Danish, I want people that when they go to my website, click on that webinar, I want them to get the webinar. 2 hours later, I want them to get a Google review. An hour later, I want them to get a discount. 30 minutes later, I want to thank them for showing up. The next day at 2 o'clock, give them an additional sale and say, hey, I just want to say thank you one more time. I know I said yesterday 40% off, but today I feel real good. Take off 65% today. Guys, once Denise set that up one time, that can happen for 25 years without anybody ever touching it until I want to change to it. Now watch this. I can't do any of that stuff I just explained to you. I don't know how to set it up. I don't know how to do it. I know how it works, but sitting down to the computer and actually creating the workflow, they're going to pull up a workflow here in about 2 minutes to show y'all what it looked like. It looks like a spider with 55 legs attached to it because something's happening every time somebody clicks something or types something. Danish is in charge of all of that. That's why Shay told you to set up a free strategy call, get on the phone with our team, tell them your vision, and Danish and Alex will put it together for you. Remember, Shay opened this room tonight talking about she's the lady that loves a 1,000-piece puzzle and wants it put together. I'm the guy that has the idea, and I dump the puzzle on the table and say, put it together, Shay. And for years, that was Shay's job by herself. Then I got 1 VA. Then I got 2. Then I got 3. Then I got 4. Then I got 5. We ended up with about 12 VAs at one time, y'all. But because of Digital Flow Solutions and automations and workflows, I think we have a team of 8 now or 9. She'll tell me if I'm wrong about that. That allowed us to kind of slim down the staff a little bit, but also tighten up in certain areas to where we were missing stuff. Because guys, I'm not awake 24 hours a day. So when somebody texts our business at 1 o'clock in the morning, what happens? An automated response that say, thank you so much for contacting us. Click this link, watch this webinar, and we're going to put you on Derek's schedule next week. All that happened without me or Danish, because Danish set it up one time. Also on our staff is April. April runs all of our social media. So even a room like tonight, I'm running my big mouth, Shay and Alex are talking and dropping all of these gems. Guess who's going to take this same footage and chop it up 155 times? April. And this will be on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, on all of these, LinkedIn, on all of these different sites for people to see us to say, hey, I want that. Hey, I need that. Or Shay, I didn't know that. Thank you for Shay for saying that. So this is how you do business, guys. And again, without April, there wouldn't be a post 7 days a week, 3 times a day. None of y'all would be that consistent. Neither will we lie. But April will, because that's her job. She's our social media maven. So see how we started with 1 VA and now we got a bunch of them? Amber, most of y'all met Amber this week. Again, Amber and Tara completely run VA 101. That's our virtual assisting staffing agency. And if you're real smart, you go to va101.co, click the link that says become an affiliate, and you can start selling VAs tomorrow. You can tell all your friends, your business buddies, your pastor, say, hey, I own a business called VA 101. You need a VA? Click my link right here. And it's like your own website. Yeah. And if you sell a VA or that VA service, you get 20% of that. Joanne just did it this week. Joanne, they just gave me your Zelle info today. I got you, Joanne. The team gonna send your tab tonight, probably. Ooh. Joanne referred somebody. Joanne did not tell that lady, well, that's my Coach Derek business. Well, that's, they let me use an affiliate link. Joanne said, hey, girl, this VA I got is amazing and you need one because you got a business and you need one too. Check out my website, VA 101. That lady went to the website, hit the purchase button. She had the onboarding. She had the hiring process, and Joanne didn't have to hire no staff. Joanne didn't have to go build no company. Joanne leveraged my team. See how smart that is? Joanne, wave at me if you can hear me. Joanne made a referral, simply only used her link. Somebody bought it, gonna change their life and their business. Joanne got paid 20% of that sale. Guys, that's genius. So every one of you tonight, I guarantee you, you can't tell me the last 5 webinars that you've been to in your life that you were able to leave with a business. You guys can leave us tonight with your own business called VA 101. And all you got to do is go to va101.co, not .com, but .co. Sign up to be an affiliate and start selling VAs tomorrow. It also comes with a 7-minute video. So if you can't explain it like me, Shay, or Alex, no problem. Say, hey, watch that video too. And if you got any questions, use these words right here. My team will have a call with you. See how then you leverage our team and leverage Amber? Because they're not going to speak to Derek. They're going to talk to Amber. They're going to speak to Tara. Do you guys get that? Tanya, do you get that? Joanne, Cash, do you get what I just told you? Cash, tomorrow, you should be telling all your business, because Cash, you got a VA now, so proof is in the pudding. Mm-hmm. You can show and tell people that you have it. And don't tell them, Cash, that, well, you know, this is my homeboy Derek thing, but he let us use it. Cash, don't say that. Talk about VA 101 like you built it. Talk about Amber like she's your staff. Talk about Tara like she's your staff. It comes with a 7-minute video and a free call, guys. You can't lose. Tell your customers, don't cost you nothing to have that free call. So every one of you tonight, Angela Brooks, can leave with a virtual assistant business tonight. I'm almost done. I'm going to give it back over to Shay, but I had to show you guys how we use these VAs. And again, if you're real smart, you don't get this VA for yourself. The day you get a VA, you should open your cell phone and find 10 other business owners or entrepreneurs in your cell phone that could use social media presence, that could use a website, that could use a newsletter or a blog. And you guys should be making money from other people by providing a service with your one VA. That's how I started the digital marketing company, you guys. We hired Hannah. She was the first VA we ever had. She was great at social media. So we said, you know what? We're going to allow Hannah to work for multiple people. Yep. So I went on Clubhouse, YouTube, and ran my big mouth and said, do you need a social media presence, but you suck at trying to post on Instagram and Facebook and would like for my team to do it? People responded to that. So we got customers to do their social media. You can charge $100 a month, $200 a month, or $500 a month, or $1,000 a month. It's up to you. It's a numbers game, though. Can you imagine finding 5 people right now that will pay you $97 a month to do their social media? And all you got to do is like 18 posts a month, because we don't have to count weekends and it don't have to be 7 days a week.
But guess what?
You just increased your income $500 a month, and your VA is doing all the work.
And then check this out. You listening?
She finna throw DFS in it. Listen, y'all.
Then if you become an affiliate to DFS and you get them on that $87 a month plan, they have a social media planner,
which also makes it easier for you to do that same job.
Come on.
Shay, I hope people are really getting what we're telling them.
I don't
tonight.
think this mic is on.
You guys can literally start a business tonight with VAs, because remember the play I just told you about 30 seconds ago, that you can leverage our virtual assisting staffing agency. Imagine having that VA now that every day they're advertising that we have a virtual assistant staffing agency. Need a VA? Call us. And you get your own link, because when you sign up to be an affiliate, the link is customized to you so that when you sell a service, my team knows who to pay. How do you think I know I owe Joanne money right now?
It's in our system.
It's in our system.
It's in our CRM.
Joanne didn't call me cussing and screaming saying, Derek, where my money? It's in my system. Derek, pay Joanne or she might cuss you out.
Joanne said, I post the link on my website. Thank you for the Forstons.
Absolutely, man. Shay, back on you. Shay, I think I'm done, but I just want to show people that Shay and I have multiple businesses. Prime example, Shay and I own a credit repair company. I don't repair credit. Nope. VAs do it. We have a grant writing service. I don't write grants. Neither does Shay. And Shay is a nonprofit.
I actually do, but
we got VAs that do it.
I started out doing
right?
it, but I
We
don't do
also
it.
have a loan to where we do business loans, asset-based lending. I'll admit, we don't do a lot of that ourselves. We wholesale real estate.
VAs do.
We research real estate and buy real estate. But our
VAs do.
VAs are doing the research, guys. When I want to start my next newest idea, guess who's doing the research to find out when to start it, how to start it, what we need, what it costs, and will it work in my area? The research comes from them, guys. Who's running my housing program at Second Chance Housing? Yes, a virtual assistant. And I land my plane. For $5 an hour, guys, it's a no-brainer. I don't know why nobody or anybody wouldn't do it, because all of the VAs that I just showed you today, they all in the US would require about $50,000 to $60,000 a month in terms of what they do. Tara and Jess would be much higher because of what they do and what they're responsible for. But guys, starting at $5 an hour, we believe it's the cheat code to your life and your business. And Ms. Shay, I'm done giving it back over to you.
Yeah, so I did hear you say something about showing them
Show them that workflow.
A workflow.
What Danish and Alex does that looks confusing to us,
It
but
just
it
looks
makes
like
their
spaghetti.
website run efficiently.
I think this is the right one here. This is it. So VA 101. I'm going to tell on VA 101. So this is a workflow that once you purchase or come into digital flows, VA 101, if you go through our services, this is pretty much the workflow that you're automatically involved in. You see here what the trigger is. There's two different triggers, whether a payment was received or an order form was submitted. This is now what starts the process of getting you, wrong screen. This is what starts the process now of you getting that that VA and crossing the finish line. You see, you get a welcome email. Your account is now tagged with a specific identifier that's for ongoing communications and stuff like that. So, prime example, if I want to send a message out to everybody that purchased or did one sourced VA, I want to throw a sale. Hey, you've had a VA for a year. Congratulations. I'm sending everybody a new VA. You can get an additional VA for $10, something like that. I can just go into the system. I can pull you up by your tag, and then I can send that out in as Tanya, an email campaign. And I can identify those campaigns based on how people are identified in the system. So however they enter your system is how they will be tagged. Okay. So again, what ends up happening is we go through this process and you see that there are conditions. So once you receive or that opportunity for the purchase that's happened, we wait 3 minutes before we send another message. Then you get a membership offer, and then we'll wait 2 days before we bother you again. So this is literally showing you what these conditions are and then what happens. So now if you filled out your VA requirement form, you're going to take this little pig trail right here. Okay. And if you're somebody that gets the form and immediately fills it out, then you go down this beautiful automation. Nobody is doing this. My team is like, look, there's 9 people sitting in the 2-day wait. You
is
see
that a workflow or something?
This
like,
is a
what
workflow.
Is that, Shay? Okay.
This is a workflow, but it's also an automation because it's a workflow process that is automated. So it's all automatic. Nobody has to go in here and do anything. You hit the button to buy something, you automatically fall into this workflow, which is an automated workflow. So it's a workflow automation, right? So nobody's clicking buttons and putting you in different places. Once you get here, there's a standard email, there's a standard process that we do regularly that we did. We literally did ours. This process was done personally by Tara and myself and Amber and Mary for the initial like that on before we went fully.
And Shay, this is set up one time. Is that correct?
Set it up one time.
Unless you want changes.
Yep. Unless you want changes, you can come in and modify. So now all these little dotted lines are conditions. So let's say you want to be like Angela. Angela, I'm picking on you, okay? And you don't fill out that form. Well, guess what? We can't go past go. So I'm gonna now throw you into a whole nother line. So if you don't fill it out, you go and you get the nasty gram. Hey, Angela, we're waiting for you. We're reminding you, fill out that form.
It's actually a very nice message.
It's nice, but I'm
It's
just
a
I'm
gentle
picking,
reminder.
I'm picking on Angela because we actually spent some time with Angela
Yep,
today, so
sure
I'm
did.
picking on her today.
Angela also got a referral fee today as well for
She did.
referring
She's
a VA.
no.
Yep.
You see, Joanne. Joanne said, "Run me my money."
Exactly. See what I'm saying, y'all?
You better run Joanne.
I'm about to pay Joanne live on YouTube right now.
Listen, you better run Joanne her money.
Joanne
She
said,
said,
"Run me my money." Exactly, Joanne. You got it. We
But
love
yeah,
Joanne,
so
man. Joanne's
again,
always here supporting us.
there's always going to be those one-offs, or if somebody doesn't complete something, then our process takes them into a condition, which is, instead of my team forgetting that you purchased the VA 5 months ago and you still haven't filled out the form, you're literally going to go around this loop-de-loo until you hit play. Okay, until you literally follow the steps. So I can now see, and this is the great thing about what I love. If you've got a process that you're doing, or that you have staff that does, and you create an automation around that, and you want to know where certain people are in your process, you literally come in here and you look. I've got 9 people here. It tells me if I click on it, I'm not going to share their information, but I've got 9 clients that have filled out their form, and our team is actually in the process of vetting VAs. So they're in that process, right? And then they're going to soon go, when that time frame comes, and that VA, my team may do one thing in this, but technically not, because this usually falls right in line with our actual process and time. And what's going to happen is they're going to then do their onboarding for the software.
And I want to add this too, right? We often advertise to people that we have that affiliate link, and you can have it, and da 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 da.
Mhm.
But what if Cash says, "Derek, you know what? I don't want your affiliate link, bro. I want my own virtual assisting staffing
Let's
agency."
do it.
Shay, can you build that for them too with this
Let's do
same workflow?
Let's do it.
Exactly. 'Cause
I've
I
already
want-
done it for a different business.
Exactly. Okay, you guys heard it. So
You
again,
want
the
it, we got
easy
you.
route is that whole affiliate link.
Yep.
But we do have people from time to time say, "Derek, I like this model and I want
Yep.
my own. I don't want to leverage your team, Derek.
No
I
problem.
want my own Tara, I want my own Amber, and I want my own pool of 30 to 40 people like y'all got, Derek. No
Go for
problem.
it.
Because
Here's your
Shay
website.
can make this mimic and be your
Verbatim.
website, and you just change your name and you get your own LLC.
And the
So if you
website,
guys are watching this on a recording or live and you want your own virtual assisting staffing agency, guess who can build that for you?
Mhm.
That pretty lady on the screen and that guy at the bottom.
Yep.
I won't be involved in that.
That's it. So Derek, so you all see right here in real time that I have 3 people that did not fill out their form. So they are hanging out right here.
And sometimes they'll call and say, "Hey, what's the next step? Why ain't heard nothing?"
Check your email.
They're gonna go in the system, Joanne, and see that they haven't done their part.
Yep.
And this is where Shay will tell people, "Now look, you asking why we ain't move forward, but look, we're waiting on you."
Yeah.
And they screaming at Shay, say, "No, and Shay's so nice. Say, "No, honey, can I show you that you didn't move forward? Because our system shows you."
It
So the
literally
system will
shows
tell
you
on these
where they're
people.
at. The system will tell you. So
Because
I know,
the system is smart enough
yeah,
not to do that next trigger until you do your part.
it can't.
It's
It
all
cannot-
automated.
It cannot move past your
Yeah, I love
the
that.
triggers. It's all about
I
the
love it.
triggers. So this is technically what VA 101 looks like. Let me make it smaller. So this is the workflow for VA 101. I know it so for those of y'all that think that it's easy to run a VA staffing and sourcing agency, is not. There's a lot of intricate pieces, and this is what that workflow looks like with the conditions. So if something doesn't happen, then this takes place, or you're now reminded, or blah blah blah. Like, but we cannot take you through the full process unless you create, or excuse me, that you initiate those triggers. So that's long story short, that is a workflow / automation, because this is something that is not having, it does not have to be manipulated by anybody. It's created by us. We implement the triggers, and then it happens. Alex, you want to share anything about this this workflow?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the workflow makes the job, like, it makes work entirely easier, and it helps, like you said, to just to get back your time on those repeated processes.
Yeah.
First of all, before using the workflow, we usually tell our clients to know what their process looks like, because we can't just give you a workflow that is not customized to your business process,
Right.
because
Exactly.
yeah, different people have different business processes, and this
Exactly.
is exactly the part of the job that you our part is to let you know what is possible for you, and it's your part to go develop what you want your process to look like.
Mm-hmm.
It's your part to go figure out, okay, this is what I want to have going out to my client, this is what I want, this is the process I want to implement, and that way you're going to be able to utilize the workflow to maximum advantage. So yeah, it's something really great. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I say to people that DFS is something you just can't afford to miss. If you are serious
Yeah.
if you are serious in business and you're serious to take your business to the next level, I mean, like software really has that you can't escape software, because right now we are in a digital world. I mean, if your business is not out there, you're literally gonna be out of business soon, because everyone is trying to push the business out there. So having a software and a system that enables you to stay ahead, and also having a team of people who are committed to this thing like us, I mean, yeah, it is a no-brainer, and at the cost at which it comes as well. So yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
great.
So yeah, what I love about it too, Alex, is again, you said something that's really cool. In order for us to build out and develop your workflow, you've got to at least have a baseline, right? We had an amazing, and I'm going to tell on Cash. We had such a good call with Cash last week. Who's I love it because he thought so outside of the box when it came to his process and being able to utilize the pipeline. A lot of people come to me and they're like, "Well, I just don't have no use for the pipeline," and I'm like, "You have every use for the pipeline, but we've got to show you how
They
to
don't know it
dig
until they
in."
had that call.
Right. And like Alex said, is knowing your process, knowing what your business entails. What do you need your business to do that doesn't need you, that does not require you, that any client or any consumer can come in and have the same experience every time, whether it's their first purchase or their 15th, whether it's their first interaction or their 20th. Like those are the things you want to customize the consumer or the customer's experience to where it's consistent. And I'm telling you, you don't want it to be consistently bad. You want it
Definitely.
to be a good experience, a quick experience. So like a lot of things that
Yeah.
you'll see us doing, and we do it as we think of it. A lot of times because we spend a lot of time building other people's programs and stuff. And I'm like, Alex, why didn't we do that? And he's like, Shay, because you've got me building everybody else's. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. But like just being able to have things, everybody texts, right? There's a lot of text messaging going on. Why not build out a whole slew of automations based on short keyword text messages? Post them on your website. If people are going to your website, or put them in social media conversations, or when you go live, say, hey, text blah to blah. Before you go live, make sure you have a new text trigger that's going to do something that now pulls people into your CRM. What I love to
Yeah.
tell people is this: the money is in the follow up and also in the emails, having that contact, being able to communicate with that individual. If you are unable to communicate with a client, then you've lost the opportunity to make a sale, or to take them from a warm lead to a hot lead, to cross them over.
Exactly.
And that's what it's all about. But what I love, 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 love about Digital Flow Solutions is being able to look. I am a strategist at heart. I love the problem. I love to problem solve. So when you get on a phone call with us, I want you to be transparent. I want you to be vulnerable. I want to
Yeah.
know about your what things are you not consistent with? What are some of if you have a Google My Business review, I want you to bring me your worst reviews if you have any. Let's look at how we can make this situation, how we can fix that by adding these components of automation, and again, being able to monitor a pipeline, or being able to see where your clients or your consumer is in your process and being able to really see how you're engaging, how are you following up with that individual. Prime example, if you have a form, as simple as a form on your website, we can create a pipeline that just says interested or a new lead. What does that process look like now, especially if it's geared to a service? Let's say you are, we vet virtual assistants. So if somebody fills out a form, it shows me they're interested in virtual assistants, right? So now my goal is to find out, do you want one or two? Or do you need the done for you service? Right? But if I don't have a pipeline set up or an automation that now gets them into the process of get a process going because of just my lack of understanding, I've lost the lead. We've got to be more consistent in the follow up.
Yeah, definitely. And also, I'm just gonna add about the workflow. Sometimes people might think that once clients get into the workflow, they can't get out. I mean, the workflow is still, you can still manage it. Like, we have some clients that we don't want specific information to go to because we already had a strategy call with them, so we just need them to get a specific information, so we
Right.
don't need to have them go through the entire workflow all over again. I
Right.
mean, so you can just remove them like manually from the workflow, and then they don't continue in that line, and you can just message them
Exactly.
directly. Also, sometimes people might put in the wrong triggers, or they can just send a wrong message that can put them off the workflow. So even if it is automated, definitely every morning when you come in, you want to see the recent messages, and you want to be able to also see that things are working right, and
Right.
also add that human touch to it. If there is someone that is a little bit confused, or there is some message that someone, you can
Wow.
clearly see the person doesn't understand what is going on, so you can actually, that is the part of the VA, or the person that is behind the CRM, to see, okay, to have that personal call with this person, or just give the person a call directly. I mean, so this workflow just gives you that initial follow up. Like Michelle already said, that the money is in the follow up. So
It is.
yeah, that is what the
It
workflow
really
does for
is.
you. But generally, you're still in control.
Yeah. And like I said, this digital flow solutions, again, people are probably like, y'all are consultants. And absolutely. And this is the reason why when we consult somebody, if we find something that works well for us, that we're comfortable and confident in, and it's cost effective, because like this saved us a ton of money.
Yeah.
Like, like Lynette was so happy when we started cutting some of this fat from the softwares and systems. She was like, "What did y'all do?" And I was like, "You sure you want to know?" She's like, "Shay, what did you do? Like, what did you do?" And I said, "We literally went in and started developing from a platform that was made for people like us,
Yeah.
that
She
gives us
wants it
the
now.
flexibility to modify, to build it out, to like just do whatever we need to make it work for us. And that's with every entity. Guys, I house my dad's restaurant. I house other local restaurants. We house the ILF business. We house our coaching, like all of our business consulting. Like all of that stuff is in Digital Flow Solutions. This is all in Digital Flow Solutions. The processes look different, the workflows look different. I'm getting ready to introduce Digital Flow Solutions to a group, a board that I've been asked to be a part of for this huge event. They're happy with just the website, and I'm like, absolutely not. Ask Derek. Derek was sitting there while I was on the call, and he was.
Their vision and
I
goal is
was.
too big for just a
It's too
regular
big for
website.
just a website.
Yeah.
Y'all will break the internet. Y'all will break your website first and foremost. Like there are things that I'm gonna be doing some secret sleuthing in the next couple of days. So when we do meet again next week, to kind of let them know, like you guys are setting yourselves up for a lot of chargebacks. You're setting yourself up for a lot of missed opportunities because you don't have anything but a landing page or a
Not a true
website
CRM system.
and not a CRM.
You can't.
It doesn't work.
Put it like this. They have this 3-day event that they're planning, and they're expecting 10,000 people in attendance for each day. There is no way, like if you just got a regular website, that you can keep all of these emails and all of the workflows that you want to happen with just a regular website.
Absolutely
Won't happen.
not. Won't happen.
So lucky for them, they have Shay as a part of the board now. That's kind of over the tech part of it and their website and CRM ideas. But what they're thinking of right now, it's not going to work. They just don't know it yet.
And can I tell you something?
They just don't know it yet.
But Derek, you heard the cost.
Yeah.
You heard the budget. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, where are y'all going?
Yeah.
Like, what? For that? No, absolutely not. No. I won't let y'all do that.
But anyway, man, we hope that you
Yeah.
guys learned something tonight, just like every time we come on. Oh, and just to let people know where I'm from, this saying that I'm getting ready to say, that means that I've settled everything. So my face is clean with Miss Joanne, y'all. So I want to just let y'all know on a live recorded room.
You ran Miss Joanne.
Joanne put in the chat, run me my money. And my team just released that to Joanne. So Joanne is now paid. Joanne can get off my back. But what I take pleasure in, though, is those payouts, because Tara texts me twice today. Have you paid Miss Joanne? Have you paid Joanne more? And literally, they've already done it. I just got to hit a button to release it. They've done it. They've already ran it. They've done the math on it.
Yeah.
She said, have you paid Miss Joanne?
Keep playing.
And I'm going to tell Tara tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock when she clock in, my face is clean with Miss Joanne. I don't owe Joanne a dime.
You know what I want you to do, Derek? I want you to take a screenshot.
That's what I should do.
I am. I'm gonna post
take a screenshot of it,
and I want you to tell
and send that to Tara. Right.
Yep. Tell Tara how Miss Joanne bullied you on your
Joanne showed out on me on a live event on YouTube, telling people I owed her money.
Here we go. There we go. Look, there it is. Take it. Get your
Guys,
screenshot.
I take pleasure in owing y'all money, because that means if I owe you money, that means that you've done something, and that means that you've also made money, and that also means that you help somebody out by giving them their own assistant.
Absolutely.
And you posed that this was your own business, which is my favorite part. Most people, when they give you an affiliate link, you kind of got to say where it come from. But with VA 101, my name is not on it. I even have affiliate links for Forston Consultants, the IMB, all of that stuff, but my name kind of on it. VA 101, I'm nowhere involved in it. My name ain't on it, and it's called VA 101. And you learned tonight that tomorrow, you can start your own business doing this, or if you want Shay to build you your own virtual assisting staff agency, her, Alex, and Danny should do that. Okay? So I'm going to give my salutation. I'm out of here. I'm going to let Shay close y'all out, but thank y'all so much. We super appreciate it. Put some hearts in the chat if you guys enjoyed this. This was a smaller, intimate setting, and that's what I'm seeing the Tuesday nights are kind of coming to. We're talking a lot about digital flow solutions. So Shay and I and the team will talk about if we need to split the VA thing, because it kind of goes together. Yeah. But if we need to split it, because we do spend a lot of time breaking this down to you all, but I don't want people to miss the message of the VAs either, because they're the cheat code to all of this, because most of y'all won't be able to run the CRM system side of it, but the VA will, because Alex going to train them.
But I think it's just going to be, there's going to be a learning.
And then repetition, of course.
But you definitely can.
Yeah.
And just being able to have your virtual assistant there to support you.
Yeah.
And also be a liaison between the Digital Flow Solutions team and you.
So one VA, guys, again, is $697, and that comes with the course, and the onboarding comes with that. Or if you're somebody that knows without a doubt that you want 2 virtual assistants, that's only $997. And what we tell people that if you met somebody in this room, we don't mind if y'all team up together to save some money.
Yeah.
And 2 of y'all get the $997 together. That way you save, a couple $100 doing it that way. We figured out your problem. You have a great business or a great business idea. You just don't have a website. So visit digitalflowsolutions.net and get the best website in the world for only $97. And then you just pick your monthly plan. Let's get back to the content. So you heard the guy, man. Pay $97, get a premium website, and then you pick one of these plans. And as I said earlier, as I'm getting ready to close out, $37 for most people is going to be the person that says, you know what? I said I was going to start that business. I just need an internet presence right now. I need a footprint on the internet. Plus, I got to prove to the bank that I actually exist. Let me just get something. That's going to be for you folks, right? And it's still, if you heard what Shay talked about in terms of what's all involved in that $37, guys, it's a no-brainer still. The $87 a month plan, the Inbox Innovator, I often say, and I learned tonight why I know why most people need it, because it's the actual CRM system. So with that $37, you kind of just got a website like what Shay was saying, but you do got a lot of those goodies attached to it. But with the $87, you actually get the complete CRM system and everything that's also involved in the first plan. So again, in my opinion, most people are going to need that $87 one. And then we pray that you grow into the $297. But if you're somebody that needs groups, communities, you send invoices, you want that social planner, and you want those workflows that Shay talked about, you're going to probably need that $297.
Or if they create courses.
Right. So even if you're a course creator, right? But either way it go, my opinion is that you guys should set up that free business analysis call and talk to Alex and Danish and Shay and find out, like Miss Tanya said, what direction do I need to go, and see how can we help you in that. My name is Derek Forston. You guys be great, and we'll see you back here Saturday at 10 a.m. where we teach you guys how to house the homeless and the displaced without having property, without buying it or leasing it. And we still use Digital Flow Solutions for the website, because even as a housing referral agency, you still need a website presence. So we still talk about how to use a virtual assistant, Digital Flow Solutions to house the homeless, and you don't need the real estate. You guys be great, and we'll see you Saturday. Miss Shay?
Again, it's been a great evening. Tanya, go ahead and send us over a message so we can get you on the calendar. This week is a little hectic, but go ahead and send the team over. I did send you a message earlier. Send a text message to 407-809-8215. And let's get you on the calendar so we can kind of help you navigate where you need to go and what you need to do. Again, everybody, I want to thank you. How do I see two Alexes on my screen?
Alex picture is on my some kind of, because he sets these rooms up for me and has to kind of put his profile in. That's why, and I didn't change it. So, yep.
Sorry, y'all.
Two Alexes for the price of one. Oh, and Joanne said, y'all know I love y'all. Joanne, I just wanted everybody to know, Joanne, that I'd have paid my tab on old Joanne. Hey, and Joanne, go do this 10 more times. I enjoy sending you that 140. We can do that over and over and over again. No problem.
Now, how Alex changed his picture to you?
Is that me or him? Oh, wow.
Y'all are funny. It might be. I don't know. Y'all confuse me. But anyway, it has been a great night. I hope this information was informative to you all. Again, we are business consultants, ILF coaches, serial, well, I'm not going to say serial entrepreneurs, but we are entrepreneurs with purpose. I say purposeful entrepreneurs. We're not serial. We have many businesses that align with our main purpose. So we are purposeful entrepreneurs, and anything that we do it to make sure that we can, Oh, Joanne, are you serious? You need an appointment with me? You better call Jess. It's going to be early next week, though. But anyway, we want you all to know that we appreciate you. We thank you for spending time with us here on the platform, giving us the opportunity to share what we've learned with you all. And again, we just say welcome to the family. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And I'm going to close us out in prayer because I've got a headache and we've had a long day and I am ready for food and a nap. My bed. But anyway, Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you so much for this day. I thank you for each and every person that is attached to us, Lord, Father God, those that are on this stream now and those that will catch the replay, Father, I pray right now in the name of Jesus that you will cover them, keep them, protect them. Lord, as we separate from one another tonight and meet again on Saturday, I pray that you will give them a blessed week, Father. Let them go out and do something amazing for you. Father, I pray right now in the name that is above all names that you would continue to order each and every person's footsteps, enlarge their territory. Father, give them the desires of their heart, Lord, Father God, and allow them to truly walk out purpose, the purpose that you have placed within them. And Father, if it is meant to be an ILF owner or even partnering with us in any way, shape, or form, Father, allow Derek and I and our team to be the best coach and support that we can be for these individuals that you allow us to call family. So, Father, we just thank you for breathing on their businesses, breathing on their ideas, and causing them to flourish for your purpose, for your plan, and your ultimate will. And Father, we just thank you for each and every one. I ask that you would give them sweet sleep tonight, that you would guide them and keep them throughout the rest of this week. Father, let them rest well and have, I'm just talking about pleasantful dreams, Lord Father God. And again, as they wake up tomorrow, let them be refreshed and ready and revived, ready to just take on another great day in your image and your likeness. So, Father, we just thank you and praise you. And it's in Jesus' mighty name we pray. Now unto him that's able to do exceedingly abundantly, far above and beyond than we all that we could ever think and ask or imagine, according to his power that worketh in us. Have a great night, everybody, and God bless.
We figured out your problem. You have a great business or a great business idea. You just don't have a website. So visit digitalflowsolutions.net and get the best website in the world for only $97. And then you just pick your monthly plan. Let's get back to the content.
Da, 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 da.